On January the 1st, Lula began his third non-consecutive term as Brazil's president, but his third first year got off to the rockiest start imaginable. While the transition and inauguration went smoothly, even though former President Jair Bolsonaro refused to properly acknowledge his election defeat, it was on January the 8th that things went completely off-piste. Lula's honeymoon period lasted less than a week as right-wing pro-Bolsonaro rioters ran amok in the capital Brasilia, trashing government buildings and calling for Lula to be deposed, spreading false claims that the election had been rigged. The immediate aftermath was important for the president, containing the damage and gathering a united front in support of democracy among leaders of Congress and the Supreme Court, swearing to punish those responsible for the riots. As the dust settled, the political realities of Lula's third term set in. Despite Lula winning the presidential election, the Congress selected by the people was more conservative than ever, making it clear that he would have to get into bed with some less than ideal forces in order to approve laws. The key to governability in 2023's Brazil was Arthur Lira, the Speaker of the lower house of Congress. With his own huge constituency in the legislative branch, bringing Lira and his so-called big centre cronies into the government coalition was Lula's main objective, promising a cabinet reshuffle to bring these more conservative forces into the administration, even if many of them had been allied to the previous Jair Bolsonaro government. Even so, this marriage to the big centre took time to reach the altar, with a modest cabinet reshuffle in September being the biggest signal of the government's coalition truly expanding. Until that point, the key government figure was Finance Minister Fernando Haddad, an extremely controversial pick during this transition period, but who soon became favoured by the markets, gaining a bigger and bigger role within the administration by moderating the government's relationship with finance and the central bank. Amid a combination of Haddad's good standing and the government's pact with Arthur Lira's big centre, the administration's major legislative goals for 2023 all made it over the finish line in the end. A new fiscal framework, a series of revenue-raising bills, and above all, an overhaul of Brazil's consumption taxes. That said, the first year of Lula's third term saw the lowest percentage of bills approved since the end of the dictatorship. Of 75 proposals, only 18 passed, perhaps a reflection of the growing power of Congress and the absence of the traditional first-year honeymoon. Looking at the opinion polls, the first year has been a mixed bag for the Lula government. On the plus side, approval remains high and stable, around 38 to 40%, but rejection has been slowly increasing as the year goes on, reaching 30% in the most recent readings, a trend Lula will not want to continue into 2024. Did you enjoy watching this video? Let us know what you think in the comments. And remember to like and subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends and co-workers. And if you like our videos, you should consider supporting our work by subscribing to the Brazilian Report, choosing any plan for just $1 for the first month. As a subscription-based business, readers are very important for us. But if you're not thinking of subscribing to the Brazilian Report just yet, there is another way to support our work. Quality journalism takes a lot of hard work. And coffee, lots of coffee. And you can support us by donating a cup of coffee on our Buy Me a Coffee page. And you can even get exclusive content and perks by becoming a member of our Buy Me a Coffee community. Join now and get a special shout out on our Explaining Brazil podcast, a question answered by our newsroom about Brazil or Latin America every month, or even our special Brazilian culture newsletter available on our Brazilian Insider membership tier. For us, it's not just about coffee, so go to buymeacoffee.com/Brazilian Report and support our work. It's really important for us. Thank you. You can find links and references in the description of the video. See you in the next video.